Welcome everybody to the Falcon one-shot. On the agenda, we have Tumbleweed Express, the fastest gun in the West here today. This right here is essentially a rail shooter, and I'm not trying to be cute, because you're technically a train, so you're on rails the entire time. Oh, very funny and witty, Falcon. I know. I came up with that one myself, by the way. Just throwing it out there. But all jokes aside, it's essentially a rail shooter where your goal is to get from one area to the other one, while that is delivering cargo, meeting some other random objective, or keeping yourself in one piece. That's essentially the goal of the game. And there's more of the story to that, but I'm here to show off the gameplay itself. So, without further ado, let's get into the game and show you how this plays out. So we'll go into start, and we'll start off with a fresh save over here to show you how it starts out and how it kind of progresses over time here. So,
now these routes ain't as shape as they used to be, but the Tumbleweed ain't no pushover neither. The cannon we got hitched on back there should protect us till we get back to the warehouse. Look out! Drill carabinage. You really gotta watch out for them big drills they got on the front. Well, yeah, alright, I guess that's obvious.
I love Sneaky Pete. So essentially, this is the tutorial of the game right here, as you can probably imagine. We will be going through this, and we will also be going through some of the missions here, assuming there's enough time, which there should. These levels do not take too long over here. So, for the most part, we're trying to destroy these bandits before they get too close to us and cause any damage. We have a couple of engineers we could actually move from one train car to the other one that will actually heal our ship over time. Not our ship, but our train over time. I'm so used to playing all these spaceship games that I call everything a ship nowadays, but this is not a ship, this is a train. What are you doing here, buddy? Get out the way. Yo, bitch, get out the way. Right here, Q is going to be for the battle menu. This essentially pauses the game on command, and this is where you can actually move your engineer from one area to the other one if you've taken any damage. But so far, we're at 200 HP and 150, so we are just fine and dandy. Yo, my friend, get on out of here. So let's see. Here we go. Nice, I shot that down. That right there is a collectible, which will give you a lot more of the background story of the game itself, and we will be checking that out here pretty soon. Now, you'll probably be seeing that little countdown over here. Until you get the proper speed upgrades, you will not be able to 3-star.
You got me working up here on the engine. No amount of punishment's gonna stop her from rolling on. You back there, though, with the brains of this outfit, so if the caboose gets put down, we're gonna be out of commission.
As I was saying, you will not be able to 3-star the missions early on until you get the proper speed upgrades. You'll be able to do fine, you'll be able to survive it, and get to your end goal. Apologies. So, as I was saying, you will not be able to get a 3-star mission early on because you'll need a speed upgrade before you can actually do that. So, we will not be able to unlock the radar just yet, but you should be able to get the 2 and the 1-star rewards relatively easily. The first one gives you a train car, so you can now unlock an extra train car for your actual train over here. And we also have a damage upgrade for our train as well.
Well, it seems like the Tumbleweed Express is finally back home at the old company warehouse where she belongs. She's itching to get back out on the rails, but you're gonna have to spring up for some upgrades if you want to fend off more than a few scavengers.
Alrighty guys, and this right here is going to be your depot where you make all of your upgrades and select your missions, etc, etc. So for now, let's go into the actual depot. I want to check out my train here right now. We have 685 gold to our name. I could buy another engineer for the top car over here. Now mind you, you could actually move engineers from one train car to the other one on the fly. So, if you see one more damage in the front car, you can move the guys from back here to the front, and the front to the back as well. But for now, I think we're fine here. Let me go back. We do have a damage upgrade for a turret, so this will give us 300 gold for one upgrade. Sure, let's get that one. We're left with 385. I guess what we could do is an additional train car would be nice, but I guess I'll just buy one extra engineer for the front train over here. So let's get you. We have 1 of 5 assigned, so we can move up to at least 5 more in here if we have more money. Same with this one as well. So for now, we have 1 of 5, and we still don't have a weapon for this guy. But we'll keep rolling with the old train car with at least 1 damage upgrade to it already, so that's going to be fine. 135, let's go back to the overview. So right here you get to choose the mission you want to undertake next. Now, this right here is the one that you just went through at the moment. We have a 2-star rating on. We could move essentially over to the next one, which would be the progression of the story, but if you go back to the first mission, you now see that there's different contracts available for you. So at the moment, I could actually add cactus juice and destroy looters to our little contracts. Essentially what this does, it'll take me through the same stage again, but with different enemies and different type of objectives to meet. So at the moment, if I go through there again, I would have to destroy a couple of cactuses, and that would reward me with 100 gold. And I also have to destroy the looters, which is a medium difficulty, but that will also give me 200 gold as well. And this right here will tell you how difficult the mission is getting for you over time. So, I do believe before we jump to the second one, we will cover this one and get some more money and get some more upgrades for us over here. So let's ship out and take care of this mission one more time. Now, assuming since we already picked up the ledger, we won't see it there again. But if you missed it the first time around, you could obviously go back and look for other secrets you might have missed, essentially the ledgers and whatnot. So now entering Cactus Downs one more time, we will see more enemies this time around as well, so keep that in mind. We have to destroy a couple of looters too. So let's see here. Cacti destroyed 1 of 10, and then 10 looters. So I think for the most part, all you really have to do is just shoot down these cactuses, and that's about it. I think we just met our mission already. So that's a really, really easy one. No reason not to do that one early on, because it's easy, free money for you. Now, looters, we got to keep our eyes on. Is that one there? Nope. That's one here, though. One down. Now, you can essentially hold down the left mouse button, which is going to be your shooting one. But if you're seeing that little red buildup right there, if you hold down for too long, you will definitely overheat, and you won't be able to shoot down for a while. Now, on the left, you will see a little green meter. That's essentially your combo bonus. The more you build that up, the more damage you will do, and it's also a way for you to unlock your special attacks, which is... I don't think it's something we have available just yet, but we'll see if we can actually get that up and running here pretty soon to show you. But it's kind of like a special attack that does a lot of damage, and it might help you out with some of the tougher enemies down the line. For this one, I don't really expect to see too much, I guess, difficulty, because it's just these looters. And they have to come up close to you to attack you. Now, the next mission over will introduce to us the bandits who shoot from afar, along with turrets and other nasties as well. But for now, that's... dead. As you can see, we already met all of our goals here for this one. And once we get the speed upgrades as well, you'll be able to get through these stages a lot faster. So sometimes that might actually hurt you or affect you. Like, say for instance, you need to kill, like, 20 looters or something, right? And you're going so fast that you essentially get to the end of the stage before you get to kill 20 looters. You might want to, like, speed her down to a little bit as well. So that went relatively fine. We got 370 profits as well. And we're up to 505, which is enough for an additional train car. And we might be picking that up right now, so... let's go ahead... well, let's see. Yeah. Additional train car. There she is. Now, if I had enough money, I could also go ahead and outfit this guy with a cannon turret as well, which would help us out a lot with the next mission, but since we're broke, we have to do the mission here first, and then probably come back to it and do the different objectives available to it. So at the moment, you have Clear Route, which is the easy one. You have Caved In. This one's a lot more difficult because you will see like these little mines that actually have enemies swarm out of them. And you're supposed to bring down the mine to stop the swarm of enemies, but it takes a lot of damage, so you definitely need the weapon upgrade for the second train car for that one. So for now, I'm going to say we go to Oregon Trail. Let's see, there's a bunch of abandoned wagons, so all you have to do for the Oregon Trail is actually shoot down some abandoned wagons, which is an easy one. So that's all we will do for now. We won't do Caved In until we get the proper upgrade for that.
I think it's safe to say they ain't come out here to square dance. I think it'll be a smart move to put them down before they're able to get their hands on your cargo.
So as you saw, that guy right there had a range attack on him. And that's going to be indicated by just anybody with a little range icon to them. That's going to be some turrets over there as well. This is definitely a lot more tougher mission. We have an obstruction ahead. Turrets coming up over here as well. Now, have you seen any wagons so far? Wagons. Where are them Wesky wagons at? Now, that right there is the mine to the left right here. You'd have to destroy that with the other objective. But as I mentioned, that's kind of difficult right now, so we're going to probably avoid that until we actually get some more firepower. Am I really missing this guy? That's a wagon right there. Somehow missing this guy. There we go. He's dead. Ah. Alright, we might... let's see here. How are we doing? Unfortunately, our middle guy has no weapon at the moment, so that's not really going to help us out too much here. So let's go ahead and move one of my engineers from the back one over to this one. And that'll start getting the middle one repaired because it's taking a little bit of damage over here. Now, mind you, the bigger the train you make, obviously the better target you are to these guys as well. So sometimes... I healed up right there. Perfect. And sometimes it's probably in your best advantage to make sure that you're smaller, so you're not really that big of a target for these enemies down the line. Obstruction ahead. Dad. Wagon. See a wagon there? Wagon. The wagon. Alright. So the wagon thing is done. How are we doing in damage? Pretty bad. We're getting quite beat up over here. Do we have a heal yet? No, we gotta build up this combo meter a bit more. Fortunately for us.
You keep an eye out for some of them shiny envelopes I seen floating around out here.
Yeah, I see the shiny envelope, but I'm also dying right now, my friend.
I got a feeling they're meant for us.
Ooh, I need a heal. I definitely need a heal. Turret. Okay. Not sure we're gonna make it. We're kind of close, but at the same time, we need a heal really, really badly. There it is. Drop the heal. Just healed something that was about to go down. As I mentioned, the difficulty spikes up relatively fast in this game too, and since we're a bigger target now, we just have a lot more different options for it to actually shoot down. We're almost there though. Come on, come on. We got it. Just barely, but we got it. Whoo boy. Just completely smoked. You know, we actually recovered pretty well. For a while there, it seemed kind of bleak, but we got it. So now that we have a longer train, we also are slower, as you can see, so we couldn't even meet the second one. I think I did this off camera with only 2 parts, the main train up front and one of the train cars in the back, and I was able to meet the second one easily. But now that we're a bigger ship, we're slower, so we only met the 1-star requirement, because we're at 244 time anyway. So let's continue over here. But now we have some more money, so we can definitely get some more upgrades over here. But you get the idea of what Tumbleweed Express is all about. The missions will get a lot more difficult. Your training can get pretty sizable, as you can see over here. Especially with different upgrades, it should be a lot more funner as well. But again, the game does spike up in difficulty pretty early, but it's still really rewarding because if you feel it's too difficult, you can go back and do some other missions, grind a bit of gold, get some better upgrades, and do a lot better in the future. But there you guys have it. If you enjoyed the game, description below will have all the information you do need to check it out. I will catch you next time.